The death of a spouse can be an emotionally overwhelming experience. Some don't know what to do right after the spouse's death. The following actions should be taken immediately following a spouse's death. Hello again. This is Certified Probate Real Estate Specialist Daryl Williams with Win-Win Realtors here in Southern California. If you are new here and you like our content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started. When a surviving spouse knows what immediate actions to take after the death of their loved one, this helps ease the stress and the anxiety that they go through. The following are immediate actions that are suggested a surviving spouse takes. The surviving spouse should review any estate planning that was in place at the time of the decedent's death, make final arrangements for the decedent. If the decedent were a veteran, contact the Veterans Administration for burial options and benefits. The surviving spouse should contact the deceased spouse's financial institutions and insurance companies to report their death. Determine if the deceased spouse's assets or estate will need to be probated, and proceed with the following. Gather all of the deceased spouse's important documents and request multiple copies of a certified death certificate, for you'll need several copies to make various filings. Report your spouse's death to the Social Security Administration and inquire about benefits. If your spouse were employed at the time of their death, be sure to notify the employer immediately and inquire about any final paychecks and any pension benefits available to you. The surviving spouse should identify all of the deceased spouse's important bills and accounts. Identify the deceased spouse's assets. Any assets that are still in the deceased spouse's name alone may need to go through probate. Again, the surviving spouse should notify all financial institutions and insurers, to include banking institutions, credit card companies, any mortgage lenders, to close all of those accounts and make any necessary insurance claims. It is a good idea for the surviving spouse to talk to the deceased spouse's tax professional about any tax-related impacts, including estate taxes. Question of the day: have you ever experienced the death of a spouse? What happened in their case? Did you have to go through probate? How was their estate settled? Let us know in the comments below. Knowing what immediate actions to take after the death of a loved one could just make the situation a little easier to deal with. I'm Daryl Williams. This is Win-Win Realtors TV. If you know someone that's in the Southern California area and they are dealing with a probate scenario, share this video with them. This video has been for information purposes only. It is not legal advice. I am not an attorney. If you need legal advice, please contact an attorney. If you need an estate planning attorney or a probate attorney here in the Southern California area, feel free to reach out to me for a referral.